I promised you guys that I'm going to take you step by step on how to take a proper body measurement. As a beginner, as a fashion designer, a beginner, you must learn how to take a proper measurement. The first time you walk to your training place, the first thing they are going to teach you, I don't know if TikTok is going to, let's just try. If it didn't work, I'm going to blur it. So the first thing I'm going to do, you're going to learn is how to take a proper body measurement. So we are going to be using this mannequin as a body, a full scale body, to teach you guys how to take a proper body measurement. After this, the next video I'm going to drop after this is how to read a tape, because I know so many people doesn't know how to read this tape. I'm going to teach you how to read a tape. Then we start gradually how to read your tape and how to take your first basic bodies, how to cut your first basic bodies. Okay, so you're going to be taking it step by step. So the first thing you're going to do as a beginner is to learn how to take a proper body measurement. So let's start. So when a customer comes to you and asks you and tells you that she wants you to sew this particular clothes, the first thing you need to do is to take the body measurement of the customer. And the first place you're going to take the proper body measurement is the shoulder.
So you check
So
the
you start
bone
by taking the shoulder
from one end of your shoulder. There is this bone here that
bone.
you will feel when you're measuring your customer. Make sure to feel that bone. It's usually there at the end of your shoulder to the other end. So check that bone, place it this way and take it over to the other bone. That is your shoulder point. So my mannequin's own is 16. Sorry guys, my microphone stopped working, so I had to do voiceover. So my mannequin's own is 16. So the next measurement is your chest, your upper chest circumference. So this upper chest circumference is for the mannequin. You tell the customer to raise their hands. So when they raise their hands, you take your upper chest circumference. So my mannequin's own is 20 something, a bit at something. So I was mentioning all the measurements here, but you see my mic has disappointed me. So after taking the upper chest circumference, make sure it's not too loose, it's not too tight. Okay, so after that, the next thing you're going to do is to take the bust circumference. The bust circumference, make sure it's at the nipple area, that the tape is at the nipple area of your bust. So the bust is 33, the bust circumference is 33. Make sure it's at the nipple area. That's what I was trying to illustrate, at the nipple area, okay, of your bust. Then the next circumference you're going to take is the under bust circumference. Take the measurement under your customer's bust, under the bust. Okay, take it up under the bust of your customer. So the under the bust circumference of my customer is 29, Abby. 29. So the next circumference you're going to take is the waist circumference. So make sure you're feeling the bone. There is one bone on your chest. So make sure to take the feeling of the bone down to where it stopped. So the feeling stopped here. Check yourself very well. There is one bone that you are feeling at your chest area. Your ribs, your ribs, where your ribs stop, that is where your waist starts. Okay, the stopping of the where your ribs stop is where you're going to start, where your waist starts. Okay, that is your waist circumference. So make sure that there is meat, that there is no bone around there. Check yourself now, you will see what I'm telling you. So that's where I'm touching. So that place I'm touching is my waist circumference. Okay, there is also a curve that will show you that that is your waist. So you check your waist and you take the tape around there and you mark it. You check the measurement. Then for your hip, there is one bone around your hip area. Or the next thing you're going to do after the thing is just to take a free measurement down to wherever the tape stopped. Wherever the tape hooked, that is where your hip starts, okay, then stop it there and take the hip circumference. Okay, that is the largest part of your body. The hip is usually the largest part of the body for some persons, okay, but for some people their bust is the largest part of their body. So you take it down, stop it there and take your hip circumference. Okay, so the next thing we are going to take is the points on the measurement, the points. So this measurement is going to help us to place it on the body of the fabric that we're going to take. So you're marking down the points. You're going to place your tape by your neck side, and by not like this but by like this. Okay, so you place it on your neck, on top of your bust, and not at the side of your bust but on top of your bust. So that is how you're going to do it. So you're going to take it down like this. What was I explaining in this video, Seth? I did not remember what I was saying, but my mic just stopped everything. So on the neck point, you're going to place it to your upper chest point. That is your upper chest point. 6. I had 6 there. That's your upper chest point. 6. Okay, so the starting of your tape is your shoulder point. You're going to see everything once we start taking the measurement on the fabrics. You're going to see exactly this. Make sure to come here and watch this video, okay? It's going to help you. So from the starting of your tape on your neck part, you're going to take your upper chest. Then the bust point is at the nipple. Touch your nipple. You're feeling the person's nipple. You know where the person's nipple should be. That is the person's bust point. Then under the bust is under the person's bust. Is under the bust point of the person. Okay, that's the under bust of the person. Then on the waist point is the waist point of that person. What I have here is 18. The under bust is 14. The bust point is 10, and the chest is 6. So on the waist point, the person's waist point is 18. That's the mannequin. Sorry, the mannequin's point. Then the hip. So the hip for this mannequin is normal hip circumference for everybody. Hip point for everybody is 24, 25, 26. Okay, that's the hip point for everybody. So I think the mannequin is 26 because this mannequin is tall, so it's 26. Then the full length, that is how to take your full length. Place your tape on the person's neck, take a full length. So this mannequin's full length is 63 because the tape stop at 60 plus that extra allowance they give there. So it should be at 63 because it's up to 3 inches. That is the full length of this mannequin. So that is how to take the straight point. That's the points of the body. Okay, but the body points are hair. Consult here. The body points. That's how to take the body points. So we forgot to take our armhole. So this is how to take your armhole. Tell the person to raise their hands. Then you take the tape around the person's armhole. Around the person's arm like this. Then wherever they make sure it's not too loose. Just make like 1 to 2 inches allowance there. Then take it around there. Make sure it's very loose. That is how, just the way I'm doing it like this now. See what I'm doing here now. You see? So this is the person armhole. Okay, you take it down. It's going to help. So I'm going to teach you how to take a trouser measurement. That's a pant trouser measurement. So the first thing you're going to do is to measure around the waist. When you want to take a trouser measurement, measure around the waist. From the waist, I've told you before where you measure around your waist. So to determine your crotch point, you take your tape on the waist point, then take it under your legs, your 2 legs on under your thighs or legs. So I have 11 here. That's my crotch point. Take it at the top of your ifedi. You know what I mean. So is your for the female. So that's your crotch point. Whenever you're hearing crotch point, that's how to measure. Proper way to measure a crotch point. Then your crotch circumference. This is how to measure a crotch circumference. Take it like your pants, like you're wearing pants. That line that your pants goes around, that way that line goes. That's how you're going to take it, so that you can be able to be raising your legs. Make it very free, like 1 inch free. Then take your thigh measurement around like this. This is how you take. Then your knee. measurement and your ankle circumference. Okay, your ankle circumference, your knee, your thigh circumference, and your crotch circumference. That is the measurement you'll be needing on your trouser measurement. Okay, if it's a palazzo pant, you make it free like this. Just add like 3 inches, 2 inches allowance on them. Okay, so that it will be very free. It's only the waist that is going to be tight. Okay, that is for the pant trouser. That's so guys, we have come to the end of this video, and I hope you really learned something. Okay, so guys, our next video is going to be how to read a tape. Okay, so after reading a tape, we are going to cut our first basic bodies for a top. Okay, so see you guys.